Hi guys, good Monday morning to you. This is October the 23rd, I think. I'll find out right now. Yeah, it's Monday, October the 23rd, 2017 at, hey Google, what time is it?
It's 7:05.
Thank you. Hey Google, good morning.
Hey, Rusty. It is 7:05 a.m. Right now in Burnett it's 46 and clear.
Cool.
Today, it'll be sunny, with a forecasted high of 86 and a low of 51. Have a great day.
You too, Google. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
Okay, here you go. If you want to open a store, I recommend selling stoves. You'll immediately offer a range of hot products.
Can you beat that? Anyway, got a lot of comments like we always do. More whiskey, por favor. Let's see, this comment is on RV Traveling. Bill says that clicking bothers you a whole lot more than it bothers us, I promise you. Yeah, well, you know, I tried a couple of videos prior to that one and it was so bad I couldn't stand it, so I deleted them. Anyway, this is Mike on New RV Warranties. That's why I'm picking up a new Casita on Tuesday next week. Manufacturer is same as retailer and is located in Rice, Texas. It's an expensive camper, but you get what you pay for, Mike. Very true, Mike. You are absolutely correct. I just wish they had one that would work for me to live in full time, but they don't, unfortunately. The interior height is just too low, and the bath is just too small, and also they are a little pricey. This is RV Traveling, Van Mama Wannabe. I like hearing you sing. You hit those notes right on. Oh yeah, I hear you. I'm a real singer, ain't I? I sound good to myself anyway. Jay, clicking is not really noticeable to me, and I'm watching on the TV. Well, that's good to know. I mean, I thought it was going to be horrible, and I'd be getting a lot of negative feedback, but so far so good. This is a video I did on portable solar. I did this out at Hovenweep National Monument on the border of Colorado and Utah. This is James. There are a lot of used solar panels on the market. I bought a used 165 watt panel and put it on my roof. No tilting or hassles. Works great and costs less than $100. Solar is simple. And then he's got portable ? Why? And then I just responded, why not? He says because a permanently mounted panel is cleaner and cheaper. Well, I don't know. I didn't want anything permanently mounted on my pickup. Camper top, that's one. And besides that, if you have something permanently mounted on the top of your vehicle, yeah, it's good. You're cruising down the highway and you're charging. But if you pull into a national forest, or you pull into somewhere in the summertime, you want to get in the shade, you can't. You got to park in the sunlight. But it's your personal choice. I don't care if you like it. Fine. This is PJ Bikerful on the 2018 Coachman RV Clipper Cadet 16 CFB. He left a link. Thank you, PJ. This is Roy Vanoy on the Coachman Cutting Expenses. What is the old saying? You get what you pay for? Laugh out loud. I like your Rick. I have to tell you, I did get what I paid for, and I'm very pleased. I'll be quite frank with you. It's very livable for me. It's just the amount of space I want. In fact, I could do with a little less, not much. But no, the refrigerator works great. The 2-burner stove is okay. All the interior lights are LED, which is wonderful, and you know, it's fine. It's great for one person. That's all I can tell you. Anyway, and I got a water leak, big deal. And besides that, when I'm towing it down the highway, I'll probably develop 10 more. Roy on the Coachman. Oh yeah, never mind. You already said that. Elmer. This is on the license plate holder thing. They didn't have the deals. I'll get them though. Elmer says a minor matter for sure. Just little things. It will all come together long before you take her out. Thanks for sharing, Elmer. Yeah, that's why it's a good idea to live in them, whether you buy new or used. It's good to stay a few days in them before you go out on the road. Why? Because you'll find a lot of little things you may not have noticed. Chris on RV Traveling something. Hi Rusty, how is your link to Amazon providing for you? I use your link all the time, so I hope it helps. Thanks for the breakdown. It averages about $8 a day. Some days are more, some days are less, but around 8. Yeah, it's good. I mean, really, because it fills a gap from YouTube, because most of the videos are demonetized at first, and then they monetize them after they get over 1,000 views. Well, very few of my videos get over 1,000 views. S. Chandler says, some new cars don't even come with a spare tire these days. Yeah, I hear you. They're just cutting expenses, but I think sometimes they go too far. But again, I used to be in that business. I was a bean counter, CPA, secretary, treasurer type, and I know what it's like to take that little sharp pencil and say, none of this, none of this, none of this. And you don't realize what the end line impact's going to be. You're just looking at the big number. This is John on the new Coachman. I had the same problem. I changed out the on-off shut-off valve, which is the seals behind it. Yeah, it could be. I'm hoping that it's something really simple like that. But I can't figure it out. This is Rhonda on the tiny home. I'd love to have this for my home. That really is neat, no doubt. Jeffrey, RV Traveling, are those Buffalo gals gonna dance by the light of the moon or what, Rusty? I don't know. That's just an old song. Me and an old man used to ride down the highway drinking booze and singing that shit. I'm telling you, I've had some good times, no complaints. I've had some bad times too. Robert, RV Traveling, Rusty, I love the explanation of expenses. However, there are a few expenses I would like to get a better handle on. Type of auto and RV insurance. I use Geico, and I wouldn't change them. And they have emergency roadside service. I also get 1 year of roadside service and full everything through CoachNet on this RV. And then he says, how much just for emergency cash should I have available while on the road? I take around $500 sometimes, sometimes less. It's just good in those cases where if you had a breakdown and some mechanic doesn't take plastic, you have enough money to get him started. And says, lastly, for us over 65, medical issues like getting sick while away from home, hospital stays, do I need my medical records with me? Well, I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to take them, but the idea is just don't get sick. Don't have any medical problems. Don't worry about it. I mean, I don't take any medication at all. And I don't take any, well, I take all my medical records with me because I live in the RV and everything's here. But, yeah, as far as cash, just take a few $100 for out-of-pocket stuff if you need it. And auto insurance, pick a good one, and have you a roadside service and you're good. No problem, man. Enjoy your day, Robert. Sam, 2018 Coachman, the supplier of the light and plate holder did not supply the bolts. Coachman just installed it the way they purchased it. The cheap comes from the selling dealer. Dealer setup and delivery should have supplied them. Well, they didn't, but we're going there Tuesday, so we're going to get them. Chris, you don't sound as happy as you used to, before you got your Coachman Clipper Cadet 16 CBH. Take care and remember, take deep breaths. It helps stress. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been a big change, guys. I mean, I don't know if I don't feel any different. Now, y'all may notice some small differences. And that's the way that is. But, you got to make a lot of mental and adjustments. And, instead of reaching to the left to open the refrigerator's on the right. Instead of the light switch being where it was before, it's somewhere else. And the trash can's somewhere else. And, the shower's got a small leak. And, and you just moved all your stuff out, and then you've moved most of it back in, and you're getting organized, so, you're going to be maybe a little change, certainly. Grandma says the license, the paper license tag on my RV expires on her birthday, and I said, Merry birthday, because it's in about December the 18th. TT Boy 2004, he says, huevos equals balls. That's correct, or eggs. Cajun James Rusty, can you do a review of the Merrell hiking shoes? Do you still like them? Yes, they wear very well. They're very comfortable. Overall, I would say they are a great shoe for hiking, walking. But what I like about them is they wear like iron. They have a, I can't remember what type of sole, but it's a good one. RV Traveling, this is Angela. What I hear sounds like a bag of chips rattling. I hope it's not a sidewinder that's hitched for a ride. Me too, that'd be hell. Have a rattlesnake in the truck. Mr. Ringer, 1951, how did the temporary tag even stay on as you drove home? It's taped on. They got some tape. It's amazing that you can keep such an upbeat attitude about this RV. You know, see, he's saying I'm upbeat, the other guy's saying I'm downbeat. So, you know, you see what you want to see and you hear what you want to hear, okay? Clint says, Mr. Winger, 1951, his upbeat attitude will keep him healthy longer than many of us short-tempered videos. Well, you know, it doesn't do any good to get angry, guys. It doesn't. It just doesn't. Mama G, RV Traveling, when paying for electricity by the month, can you tell your viewers if the cost is evenly divided by the number of people staying at the RV park when the bill comes due to the RV park host, or is it prorated based on how long you stayed at the park, how many people are in your group? Actually, Mama G, the way they do it at most RV parks, every RV site has its own meter, okay? And they do it right there. They measure it. It's just like you had a house. If they don't have meters, what they do is they just add it into your monthly rent. It'll be a fixed amount. Stacks on Funk. Rusty, do you still have the Prius? No, I got rid of the Prius in March. Bought me a Ram pickup, 2017. I had some good times in that Prius, so and I did like it. If you're thinking about getting one, do it. It's a good car. Ronlin 100, nice instructional video. Rusty, your deck looks very nice since you cleared it off. Hey to Thorny. Oh, Thorny, my cactus. Yeah, the towing tip she's talking about, they're talking about the mirrors. And there's all kind of things you can do, but, you know, I'm just piddling. You know, I'm just piddling because I'm in no hurry. Old Gunner's Mate, you better take old Red with you to the dealer. That way they know you mean business. I hear you. Ronlin 100, RV Traveling. Long drive time, Rusty. Today was a stressful day, so it was nice to wind down with the drive. Can you give us an idea of the types of food you eat and how often? Do you stop snacking at a certain time at night? I could lose a few pounds. I already know your #1 tip, eat less, and that's it. Any ideas on what and how much to eat daily? I try to keep my calorie count around 15 to 1800 a day, and that's all I need. As far as what I eat, for breakfast I have blueberries, tart cherries, oatmeal, flaxseed, chia seed, walnuts, and some yogurt in a bowl. I just stir it all in and eat it. That's breakfast 7 days a week. For lunch I may have you can buy some low sodium boar's head ham in slices, and you can use that to make salads, or you can use it to make sandwiches. I do that occasionally. Every now and then I will buy a whole baked chicken and make sandwiches and use that in salad. As for the evening meal, most of the time it's beans. I'll do some refried beans. I'll add a little hot sauce, maybe a little slice of low-fat cheese, and with some salsa or something, and make me a dip. And I have some no-salt chips that I use with that, and that's pretty much it. And then also in the evening, sometimes if I buy a pizza, what I do, I just eat one slice, and then I put the rest of the slices in the freezer. And then every now and then, for an evening snack or with a glass of wine while I'm reading, I'll have one slice of pizza. And what else? Every now and then, in the evenings, I'll grill me a grilled cheese sandwich, and I use that bread that I mean, it's only like 70 calories a slice. And I put, I put this, in lieu of pimentos, I use the roasted whole peppers and put that on the bread with the cheese and just a little bit of mayo, and that makes a great grilled cheese. And that makes a good meal with some air popcorn. I never use oil on the popcorn, so that's to give you an idea. I don't drink any soda water ever. I drink tea. I drink green tea, and I put in about 1 teaspoon of honey. And as far as a snack, I eat five every day, 5 dark chocolate almonds. And that's it. And that's the only snack I have. In the afternoons, I don't snack at all. The love of hands, that's about the license plate. That causes one to shake their head. Yeah, it does. And then somebody, Mr. Grinch says, damn shame. Ronlin 100 says, go inside and have Google tell you a joke. I always like to see you smile. Make her tell you 3 if it takes that many. All right. David C. comment call about the water heater. My uncle had a small park model in Florida. It had an electric water heater. He put it on a timer so it would only come on for about an hour in the morning. Yeah, on mine, my propane heater, the one you manually light, it doesn't have an electric ignition. I go out and light it, let it run for 10 minutes, cut it off, take a shower, and that's it every day. I never light it again. This is Angela on the Tab New Camp. I love the Tabs, but I want the Tab 400 bathroom. Look at the 400, Rusty. You won't be the same. I have looked at it, and it's very nice, but again, it's a little pricey, guys. I mean, it's 20,000. Well, now they're 28,000. I ain't gonna pay that. I'm fine, man. This RV is perfect for me. I'm telling you. No, it's everything I thought it was going to be. I mean, I'm going to put a AGM battery right there, and I've got my CF18 right behind this seat right here, because the bed left us. There's a 17-inch space, and so that's my freezer, and then I've got my refrigerator here. I mean, this thing's good to go, babe. This is Clint. Says, Rusty, will you be putting a tongue lock on the trailer so nobody can hook up and take the trailer if left at an RV campground? Just something to think about. Yeah, I've got a little RV trailer hitch lock on it now. It's a pretty good one, but you know, all you're going to do is just keep honest people honest. Okay, now if Bubba wants to steal it, and he's in the business of stealing RVs, you can rest assured he's got a pair of things to cut those locks right off on the ground, or he's figured out a way to defeat them. All right. Because if that's how you make your living, you're going to be good at it. But to keep an honest man honest, a lock is helpful. Coho, a friend had those mirrors. The knob vibrated loose, and a gust of wind must have took the mirror off. Anyway, periodically check the tightness of the knob on the mirror. Looks good on your truck. Good point, and I will. Thank you, Coho. Angela again, Rarpod or Winnie. Casita 19-foot or 5th wheel, Tab 400, yes, or RPod 180, because you, like me, want a dry bath. That's correct. That's what I want. Coho RV towing tip, just out of curiosity, when you order through Amazon, do you get a kickback from your link or just a discount since you are an affiliate? I get a small commission. It averages from 1 to 3%, depending on the product you buy. Some people get more, but of course, you know, if you have more viewers, they'll pay you a little more, but I'm a small fish, so no, but it helps, you know, it does. So if you want to use that link, use it. And here's the way that works for you guys that are thinking about it. In every video, I'll put a link to Amazon products in the description. You know, if you use that link and go to Amazon and buy anything, then I get a small commission off whatever you bought. That's how it works. So, and it doesn't cost you any more, doesn't cost you anything. But it does help. Dennis on RV towing tip, nice mirrors and nice window rain deflectors. Let me tell you, those window rain deflectors are great because the sun is always in that position. Deck looks good. Keep on polishing. Looking forward to your travels. Yeah, the deck is clean, finally. Everything's put away, thrown away, taken to Goodwill. I mean, I took a lot, and I don't even miss it. It's amazing. Dennis M, 2018 Coachman. Don't buy the hardware. Have the dealer provide the hardware and have them mount the plate. I will. I sure will. The Buddy 1939 new Coachman. Try using a water bucket. No, I ain't fooling with a leak. The dealer's going to do it. Thank you. That's a good tip. But no, we're going to let the service people handle that. We'll do 3 or 4 more and then we'll shut her down. Fifth wheel feel RV towing tip. Kids grow up so fast. Thorny will be in college soon. LOL. Yeah, I remember when Thorny was just a little bitty cactus. Anyway, they do grow up fast. Mr. Safety Forever. 2018 Coachman. If that's the only missing components, we're doing great. Amen to that, boy. I'm telling you the truth. 2018 Coachman, the license thing. MMP Cody Rusty. That is what destination charge is. It has nothing to do with the delivery of it. It has to do with setting up paperwork and putting the plates on your vehicle, RV, full tank of gas if possible, and a wash. They are required by federal law to put that plate on correctly. Well, you'll see. It'll get done. It's a minor problem. I just thought it was silly to try to save a few cents by leaving it out. Maverick on camping in the Prius. Removing the front seat may be a good idea. Not for me. For you it may be. This will be the last one. This is Doris on new RV warranty. I lived full-time in a Class A motorhome for the first 9 years. I had a warranty that I paid for, which did help with a few minor issues. All it took was a phone call by the service rep and it was a go the same day. However, I no longer carry a warranty policy. I did find out that many issues were covered by my vehicle insurance alone. I opted to get full-timers coverage on my motorhome policy. It finally paid off this year. Up till now, I was only able to stay inside the motorhome during repairs or go into the waiting room. Stayed inside motorhome overnight with electrical hookup if repairs took more time, right at the repair center. That's good. But anyway, it says this time it was not possible, but my full-timers coverage on my insurance covered a hotel and rental car. Well, I don't know if mine does that. Yeah, waltzing. Here's one on a video I did about waltzing Matilda. It says Bill K says that song brings tears to my eyes every time I listen to it. I'm Irish, not Australian, so that's not it. Yeah, Bill, I have to tell you, I like that song too, Waltzing Matilda, because once I read into it and found out more about the song, it's really a story. I mean, it's you know, Matilda is the guy's stuff, you know, and it's everything he owned. You know, waltzing Matilda was like walking along the road with everything you own. So anyway, having said that, guys, from Central Texas, USA, hey Google, tell us a joke.
One joke coming up. What did the snail say while sitting on the turtle? Whee!
Bad. Anyway, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It will help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it will help you lose weight. Why? Because you'll feel full, you won't want to snack, and you won't eat so much. And the only way to lose weight is eat less. Okay, that's it. You can't exercise at all. There are not enough miles in the world. Anyway, what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose. Deep. Hold it for 3 or 4 seconds and then out through your mouth several times a day. Why? That relieves stress, lowers your blood pressure. Lowering your blood pressure is good for you. The #1 killer in the whole world is heart disease. And so you can help avoid that by just taking deep breaths. What else? Let me think. Stretch. You know, just stretch. You know, swing your arms. You know, take short walks several times a day. You know what I mean? Keep your body in motion. You'll never regret it. So anyway, keep your health, because we're going to go to the RV dealer tomorrow and we'll see what's going on there, okay? Anyway, thumbs up, adios, bye-bye, enjoy your day. Monday.